Oh man, looks like it's over. We're crashing. It's going to zero, man.
Yeah,
Oh
mate.
shit, are we live? Oh, we're
Totally.
live. Okay.
Whoa!
Hey everyone.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Zelly High with your host, Matt McGregor. Oh, I'll bring the tempo down. And Tone Vase. Good morning, Tone. How are you, mate?
Well, unfortunately, well, I'm good based on the fact that I said we're gonna keep going down. I'm not happy that we're going down, but I was as pessimistic yesterday as I've been on this channel for probably a year. And I really hope that counter traders went 100x long.
Mm. Mm. This is gross, man. We're falling like an. I've just got my second monitor here. I'm not ignoring you. We're falling like a stone. And we'll go into the analysis in a minute. But my loose modified loose SAR is at 91 200. That's not far away from me being macro bearish, and I just didn't feel like that. I didn't want this to be macro bearish, so I don't know what's going to hold it up right now. Don't know. All right. uh I'm not in any. I'll go. I'll go first. Hell. We can't be too long in today's show. I foolishly got a there might be a time in the next 2 months, 6 weeks, sorry, where I have to have my shirt off in front of a large amount of people. So I thought like I'll get like a cool, fake tan or whatever like that. I've never done it before. I'm Australian, right? But I'm living in Tokyo. And I went to one of those tanning beds. There should be a disclaimer about those tanning beds. I was in there for 20 minutes and I'm fucking red raw. Red raw. So I don't know how long I can stay in this show without having to get off and put ice packs on me. So let's get straight through this. All right. I am on fire and the price is not. So let's go into it. I'm sharing screen share right now. Look at this. We might crack the modified loose SAR. Am I screen share now, Tony? Can you see the screen share?
No,
Look at this. Look at this. Fucking bad, right? Like this is not.
now I see it.
Yeah, like this is
Powerful.
right. This is bad. We don't. It's gonna happen. It's inevitable. I almost would say this. I would say that's almost inevitable now that we're going to probably flip this. I'm not in the buy the dip zone right now. I'm in no trade, guys. I'm a day trader. We've done this show 5 days a week nearly for a year. And most days I've been in a trade, to be honest. Most days I've been in a trade, win, lose, or draw. And I've just not, I've been out of the market for a few days now. I just can't bring myself to put a long on, and I can't bring myself to put a short on. I have no read on the market, guys. I'm sorry. I have no read on the market except for to say I'm putting my hands in my pocket and looking for something to grasp onto here. And I can't ignore that. Sorry, one second is the EXA Socrates EXA. How long, Tone, was I talking about this cross coming, and I said, it very, very, very rarely, if I've never seen it, cross bearish and then cross bullish again at this vantage point. We're almost like down to the zero mark right now, which is good. That's the silver lining because I'm lagging a little bit. I hope that the stream's not lagging a bit, but as I move my cursor around, it's not doing what I want. It's starting to look like we're going to get back down to here, which is great. Yeah, my system says it's Tony, am I cutting out, mate, when I talk? It's be annoying
I
if I
think you're
am.
fine. I think you're fine.
All right. Well, it might come later. It might come later. Look, I just think that we got to continue downside here until we get, down into these minus 1.5, minus 2 area to get a bullish cross again. And then trust me, in time, whether that's a month or 2 months or whatever it might be, I'll be dead bullish, guys. Really, real bullish. When that opportunity comes. But now is the time for me just to do nothing. I'm not looking to buy the dip. I'm not, guys. I'm not. So that's me on the weekly time frame. The daily time frame is looks scary, guys. I mean, this is the line in the sand was when I said in yesterday's show that maybe we could come down, and you'll see on the 4 hour time frame, it probably coming in right now, a green diamond, right? So like this, that's for me, just for alphanumerics and just from Matt, that modified Lucid SAR at 91 200 is the last line in the sand because it's also the lowest low that we had as well. Can we pull up here and recover? It's possible, right? But it's just I'm happy to be wrong and just stay out of it. Do you know what I mean? If I miss an obvious trade, there's probably people in the comment section saying like, "Oh, this is a perfect buy the dip." Maybe, but and go for it. But I don't see it. I don't see it. Do nothing in this, as far as I'm concerned. It's a do nothing trade. Um, and then like once look at the moment, obviously all my analysis is on this modified loose SR and the wave turning bearish, right? Red. But that's okay. It doesn't mean it's the end of the series. Doesn't mean it's the end of the bull run. It just means now we're flipping to how low is it going to go, where are we going to buy back? Do you know? So like I want to keep all the money I've made in the past year, which has been great, incredible, and not just piss it away by death by a thousand cuts trying to catch a million low, buy the dips. I'll wait for the buy the dip. We still got the daily green diamond to come. We've probably got a 4 hour green diamond in right now. So this is what I'll do. And this will be okay, we've got the 4 hour green diamond right now inside the green wave, but this is the last chance possible that we have to bounce the price is in mind, because if this closes below the previous lows on the 30th of December, comes down and cracks the modified loose SR, sure, we will see a relief rally or whatever, but it's looking bad, right? But this is normally I would say like this could be a buy for a bit of a bounce, especially when market opens, but I just can't see it because I'm not going to sit in front of the computer. I'd rather just walk away, walk away. But then what will happen is the wave will turn red, and then we'll start looking for a daily green diamond, a 3 day green diamond, a weekly green diamond. And I thought this was going to be a short show. Look, my cursor is just not responding, so it's so laggy. But look, ultimately, I'll talk about this later, if and when. But this will be the majority of my analysis moving forward is the exciting times that come when you get a weekly green diamond, which happened back on the 13th of June, before Bali Financial Summit is when I got long, and that was a green diamond back on a weekly time frame. The previous one before that was when I first got long in Bitcoin at $3,000, 100, back when I just met Tone the first, just started talking to Tone the first time. They happen. You know
Now
my
you're cut.
work.
Now you're cutting out.
You know Alpha New Metrics. Links in the description below. Send off. But those weekly, there's only been about 4 or 5. Yeah, I
You're
thought so.
cutting
Well,
out,
look, we'll
Matt.
go into this.
You're cutting
This
out.
will be
You're
the
cutting out
crux of mine.
completely.
I'm coming off screen share.
Yeah,
I'm
you
on.
you were cutting out bad in the last 30 seconds or so. All right.
Look, it's
Um,
okay. That's the crux of my analysis. If this thing goes red for the next fucking few months, so it's all good. You're going to get plenty of that coming up.
okay, so here's my analysis. As bearish as I was yesterday, I'm about 10 times more bearish today. And I'm looking at the live chat. First of all, Matt, you're getting a lot of medical advice on your sunburn in the live chat. So if you want to review that after the show,
I will, guys. Thank
uh,
you.
I review it after the show. And so everyone is like saying, "Hey, why are you guys going nuts? Why don't you chill?" It's like the eighth time we've bounced from the zone every time before. So no, they don't understand why it's not going to bounce again. What people need to understand is it was dumb luck that we have bounced out of the zone the prior 3 times. Maybe for the first time in history, the ninth support level, when the price is still overextended in the middle of no support zone, maybe for the first time in market trading history in 100 years, we're going to bounce again and go to new highs. In reality, that isn't going to happen. Okay. Sooner or later, we were going to break the $92,000 area and drop approximately $10,000 in the price of Bitcoin. And it is very likely going to happen tomorrow. Okay. Again, is it possible we're going to bounce from here? Yes. there is always a 2% chance that something is going to happen. Okay. But this is one of the most disastrous pictures I've ever seen. The only thing that's keeping me from calling this a year-long bear market is the fact that we are in the prime time of a bullish macro cycle right here. This is a bullish macro cycle. If we weren't here, if this was happening 6 months from now, I would be declaring a bear market for a year-long correction. Okay. So the only positive here, the only positive is the fact that we are in the best possible time of the cycle. And I still think it will save us from a disaster that the charts are showing. And once again, I'll reiterate, my view has been since, let me get the daily chart. Since November 22nd, where the hell is November? This is the hourly. This is the daily. Since November 22nd, right here, okay, my view has been that we are going to correct down into the mid to low 80s. I literally changed my mind on that view on this dumb out of nowhere candle that didn't make sense to me whatsoever. And then I changed my view back to my original view times 2 the following day. Okay. Everything I've been saying for the prior 2 months is more true today than it was when I said it, because we are touching this support. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the 6th time. Again, find me any other time where we are pulling back down to support in a head and shoulders style pattern for the 6th time in a month-and-a-half span, 2-month span, and not break down. Any chart, show me any chart. You will break down. This is the breakdown. There is good news though. The good news is that we got a red star weekly candle, which I didn't think we would get. Because if this week does not close this low, the red star goes away, and then there is no red star. And I want to see the red star because I want to see a weekly MRI buy. And now this sets us up very nicely for an MRI buy on a weekly scale, which is coming about 5 weeks from now. So you are looking at a pretty bad 4 to 5 weeks, in my opinion. Okay. I could be wrong. I haven't, I'll admit, I haven't done the best analysis on Bitcoin over the last, I don't know, 2-3 months. And, but this breakdown should have happened here. It should have happened right here. It should have happened the week of December 23rd, but somehow, I don't know how, somehow it was delayed and it rallied.
I don't exactly know what I've said in the last 2 to 3 months, no idea. But I'm hoping that my analysis has reflected my trading results, which I've been on an absolute hot hand in the past 3 months. It's been insane. It's been the best purple patch of my probably professional life. But I agree with everything that you're saying, mate. I agree. Completely agree.
So this to me looks terrible.
Yeah.
Absolutely terrible. And but let's see how it ends. You know, we got so much room to the downside. Like even if we fall to 68,000, we're still in a bullish cycle. There's just a lot of room. You can drive a truck through this. We're still bullish at 80. We're still bullish at 72. it's still a bull run. Even if we go down into the low 70s, we're still in a bull run. I just don't see how we're not going to break down here. I just can't see it.
What's the stock market doing?
Nothing. It's not open today.
Not open. What's today? Martin Luther King or something?
No, no, they made up another holiday.
What?
No, it's not. No, it's the passing of Jimmy Carter.
That's a holiday?
Apparently,
Cool. All right. Well, I'm going to go put some ice on my body if that's the case and watch the charts. And I'm going to drink about 4 more beers because fuck, I need to
yeah.
pass out.
Well, your recommendations are Barbasol shaving cream, and the other recommendation was I think lavender oil or something. I don't know. Check the comments.
I've got aloe vera oil. So let's hope that's the kicker.
Yeah, that should work. Um. So yeah. So not much to say on the markets. I will say that the data doesn't seem to be coming in on how much
Can
Bitcoin
you
the ETFs have sold.
can you mention can you I know this is not a fundamental show, it's a TA show, but everybody's talking about two things. BlackRock forking Bitcoin and the thing that you hate the most, the US government selling Mt. Gox seized. Oh no, Silk Road seized.
Oh, proceeds, yeah. So yeah, I'll comment on both of them real quick. Let's do the U.S. government selling the Bitcoin. The how do I not get political? The Biden administration is the worst and the most evil presidential administrations since probably FDR, and they will do everything they can to screw up Trump. So they will sell the Bitcoin if they haven't sold it already. And they will try to sell the Bitcoin in the most evil way possible on the open market to crash the price of Bitcoin. That is just, how evil the current administration is. I've said this months and months ago, and then I kind of given up on it because Trump is about to be president in like 8 days. But I mean, of course, they still have 8 days to do things like start a nuclear World War III and screw up the economics of the US as much as they humanly can. So this is what they are doing. And I don't know if they already sold it. I don't know if they will sell it. This is great news. I mean, I want the US government to have zero Bitcoin. The last thing I want to do is help the US government acquire Bitcoin because why would I want, the government to have Bitcoin at all? I don't. Okay. So in the long term, this is good news. In the short term, it's very, very bearish because they are going to do it in a way to crash the price, to just make Trump look stupid. Uh, so we'll see. I don't think Trump is going to be buying any Bitcoin into a strategic reserve. I think that's just yapping, but we'll see. I mean, Trump can prove me wrong as well. Now, um,
BlackRock fork.
the BlackRock thing. I pray that BlackRock tries to fork Bitcoin. Just like I was praying that when CZ announced, maybe we should just, reverse the Bitcoin transactions when Binance got hacked. I was praying that he would do that. Now, anytime someone tried to do this, they destroyed their reputation, their livelihood, and their entire company. So again, BlackRock, I don't like BlackRock. I think they are an evilish company. So if I hope Bitcoin is big enough where Bitcoin is like 20% of BlackRock's entire business, and I want them to try to fork it then, because then it would be like a $50 billion disaster, and then the CEO would be fired, just like Jihan Wu was fired from Bitmain, and the whole company becomes irrelevant. So I really hope they do it. I really, really do. And I know people are going to be scared of it because they don't understand that no matter how big you are, you will not fork Bitcoin.
Yeah, and I love about that's the thing I love most about Bitcoin. At its core, it's a bunch of geeks that don't fucking want to support BlackRock, right? I mean, that BlackRock's buying into it, and we're all enjoying the gravy, but yeah, the core deads will be go fuck yourself. We're not doing this.
Yeah, we're under 92, by the way. This is the new low. We
Yeah,
are at Uh,
I went short when you
we're
were talking.
almost at a new low. We're like a few $100 away from a brand new low.
I'll send you a screenshot. I went short when you were talking, by the way. But
Oh, you took a short?
yeah. From your blue line.
Yeah, I mean it's a good short. I
We'll
think
see.
it's a good short. Let's see.
But now I have to fucking stay awake. So I'm gonna go to bed. Good night. I'm gonna watch this. Watch it. See you soon.
Night,
See you tomorrow.
night, man.
Stay safe. Stay safe, guys. Stay safe.